Hey babes, welcome back, and today I will be installing this 5x5 closure, and I'm going to be adding some baby hairs, fluffy baby hairs, and this hair is from Hermosa hair, and I'm so excited to put it in. So if you want to see how I achieve this look from start to finish, keep watching. My niggas are savage, we got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch. Like I stated in the beginning, this hair is from Hermosa hair. This is how the hair came. Perfect length, nice and thick, no shedding. Don't mind the makeup on there. I was just I'm trying out new makeup, and I was trying to see which one looked better on the lace. The lace was nice too, you guys. It wasn't like all thick. It was really thin. And you know they always put something in the bag for you. Don't nobody use. All right. So now I'm actually gonna go ahead and bleach my knots. And the way I like my my bleaching, I guess, whatever you want to call it, I like it like a little bit runny, almost not that runny, but like just a smidget, because I like my roots to look a certain way. I like that little brassiness to the roots. It's just me. It doesn't have to be you. Don't worry. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. Make yours thicker. But I like mine slightly wet. All right, and now we're doing the bleaching process. And one thing I will say about this is where I am right now on the wig, those knots are going to be harder to bleach. So one thing I will say is when applying this, I know you're supposed to be like light-handed, but when you're in that back area, you might want to get a little bit more heavy-handed, because those are difficult. And of course, when you make your way up to the front, be as light as you can be. You don't even gotta try, and those hairs will just lighten up. So just a tip. Also, when you're doing this, you want to take your time. It only looks like I'm going fast because I sped it up for the sake of the video, but you want to take your time with this part, ladies. So I let my knots sit for about 45 minutes. Like I stated before, I like them to look a certain way. I like that brassy look to it. So I let them stay on a little bit longer than normal. But this is what it looks like after I wash everything out. I haven't even applied the purple shampoo, so I'm really excited. But after I wash everything out, I apply my purple shampoo. I let the shampoo sit for at least like 5 minutes, and then I just wash everything out, and knots come out perfect. Next step, this is a new step. This is the crystal clear that everyone is sealing onto their wigs now. Make the color last, add a little bit of shine. And when I tell y'all it is bomb, it is bomb. Just pour a little bit on there like I am doing now. Let that sit for like 15 minutes. Hair is glossy. Hop in the fall, woo. Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't turn up, but they grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Grab me a river, give you a touch. Bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas. After everything has been washed out, I just want to go ahead and take my blow dryer, sit her up, blow dry her. And one tip I did just find out that when it comes to blow drying your wigs and you have like closures or frontals, it's good to blow dry them in a downward motion like I'm doing at the top, so you can get more of like a flat head at the top. So that's just one tip. All right, y'all, this the stressful part right here. I'm not gonna lie. So right now I'm going to begin plucking, and what I'm going to do first is separate those hairs in the front. Those are going to be my baby hairs / mistake hairs. So you definitely just want to separate them off from the rest of the wig. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage. We got
thudders and 100 rounds too. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. Hey. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get janked. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage. We got thudders and 100 rounds too. My bitch bad and bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage. We got thudders and 100 rounds too.
Just a quick note, I know it looks a little spacey on the right hand part of the wig, but that's because I was plucking at it like a day before I did the video. So I'm not going to pluck a lot in that section right there. I'm just going to pluck a little bit and then move on to the next section. But while you are here, one thing I will say when it comes to plucking is you want to have tweezers that have more of a sharp point at the end. It's going to make your pulling a lot more better. Trust me when I tell you. And when you're pulling, you want to basically like grab, pull, but you don't want to do it in this same section. You want to move your hand. Always keep moving your hand. Like, am I about to do it now? Yeah. Well, I'm not doing. What am I doing? Yeah. Boom. Keep moving your hand. You gotta keep moving your hand. Grab, pull. Spray some water on there. See what your outcome look like. If you feel as though you need to keep doing it, then go ahead. You have to do this until you get it to your liking. So don't be discouraged. Just get it to how you like it. And for me, this is how I like it. So this is how I'm plucking.
Drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga.
So as you guys can see, I'm starting with a new layer. I'm still in that section, just a new layer. And as you can see, grab, pull, and keep it moving. Never stay in the same section. Grab, pull, comb it out, spray some water on there. Adjust yourself, do whatever you got to do. See how it looks and just continue. Grab, pull. I promise you guys, I'm doing this as slow as possible. It's only sped up for the sake of the video, but I am definitely taking my time with this. This is something you want to take your time with because you can go bald very quickly in a matter of seconds. So take your time.
I take your bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Beat the whole wall. Hop in the fall. Raindrop.
So right now I am just plucking back the edges. Remember I said the little hairs in the front, you're going to save those for later. Well, we had later, and this is what they're used for. Boom. This is why plucking is so important. And that was only one section, so please pluck your lace, ladies. So right here, I'm going in with another section. Remember, like I said earlier, grab, pull. That's all you're doing. Make sure you're constantly moving your hand. Spray your water bottle. Grab, pull.
We got thudders and 100 rounds too. Drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get janked. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got thudders and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got thudders and 100 rounds too.
Again, like I said, babes, don't get discouraged. This is a process. This took me a while to get, so do not get discouraged. And I believe I had to go back on this section. I don't know if you can see, and like on the left hand side it was a little thick, so I had to go back in and get with that. So don't be scared to go back in and get with that.
We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch bad and bruising bad. Cooking up dope with a boozy. My niggas are savage. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set.
And this is the amount of hair I had after plucking the frontal. And this didn't even include the hair from the previous day. So you should have a lot of hair at the end. Oh, y'all ready? Because I'm ready. So right now we are jumping into the wig. I'm using my Ruby Kisses cream foundation in the color 10. Getting it all across that stocking cap. And I'm going in with my bedhead spray. I think I used this before, but I'm going across the edges of the wig that I just cut, just to lay down those little fluffy parts at the end. If you can see those, I hate those. They drive me crazy. So I like to just lay them down with glue, then blow dry them down, get them nice and slick. Give me that egg head that I'm looking for, honey. Yes. All right, now that I look like a tan egg, I'm going to use the rest of the makeup that's on that brush and go over my edges some more just to get that ball head effect. And now we're going to go in with alcohol, wipe that along my hairline to get off any hair oil, dirt, etc., etc.
Drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga.
All right, and now again, I will be taking my Ruby Kisses and applying that foundation across the top of the wig. I wanted to try the top because I always do the bottom and it never comes out right for me. So I just decided to just only put it on the top and see how it works for me.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga.
All right, after foundation has been applied, I want to mark where I put my glue at. I've never done it before. So all this stuff that I'm trying now, guys, it's new. So trust me, I've never done any of this stuff before. So I just took a basic lip liner and just applied 3 little dots to my head of where I want my glue to go, how far I want my lace to come down as well. Don't mind a fan. I get really sweaty when I'm doing my hair and my makeup, so I always keep a fan near me.
I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get jank. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bruising bad. Cooking up dope with a boozy. My niggas are savage. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
After I finish covering up my forehead, I'm just going to take my Bold Hold glue. I got this from my beauty supply store. You can get it at Yours or off Amazon. I believe I got one off Amazon before. But nevertheless, I'm going to take this and spread this across those 3 marks that I made and smooth it out. And I don't know if it's me, but when I apply my glue, when I smooth it out, I like for it to look clear almost. And then I let it sit for a little bit and then go in with the second glue. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. And any excess glue that I get from the edge of this stick, I just wipe it on the back of my hand. You never know, you could use it later. And like I stated before, I did about 3 coats. I like it tacky. I'm a sweaty girl, so my stuff has to stick on.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.
And once everything is dried down, I'm just going to move that lace all the way down to where I have those marks at. And as you can see, boom, blends in perfect. Look at that melt. Ooh, I'm so excited. And this is what it looks like before I even put the elastic band around it.
records, some records, got back and some back and some riding around in a cool. I take your beat right from you.
So to secure this wig and glue even more, I'm going to take my 2 elastic bands, put them together, wrap this thing around my head. Girlies, you know, this is the part that sucked the most, but we gotta get that melt. So make sure you get you an elastic band. So after your light falls on top of your head, while your glue is still melting, you just want to style your hair however you want to style it. For me, I'm just doing straight bust down middle part. So I'm just styling that right now as the glue is melting in. And now I'm going to take my bed head wax stick and I'm just gonna apply that wax along the top of my head, around my part area, get it nice and slick down with the hot comb just to get that melted in there. Remember, ladies, please flat iron the top of your hair. I can't stress this enough.
Drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.
I wanted to show you guys the difference. Left is not flattened, right is flatten your hair at the top, please. I'm telling you, it makes a difference.
Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box.
I'm also taking the same wax stick and I'm going to take that along my edges so I can get those nice and slick as well.
Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi.
Now I'm going to take my heat protector and work that throughout my hair. And I like using this because it adds like a little bit of shine. Nothing like a good shine to your hair. But I'm just going to take this and massage this through. Then take my why do I keep calling it a flat iron? My straightening comb and work those oils into the hair.
Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't turn nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi.
Alright, so now I'm taking my elastic bands off. A good 20 minutes probably has gone by since I put it on there. As you can see, it's giving what it's supposed to give. Now I'm just going to cut the tabs off from the sides. Sometimes when you get closures, they come with the thick tabs on the sides. You just want to cut those off just so your wig will be able to lay down better. Once those tabs are cut off, I'm going to go in with my scissors and I'm just going to cut off the excess lace. And what I've tried to do was go in more of a zigzag line. I think I did it, but it came out pretty good. But yeah, always go in a zigzag line because your hairline isn't straight. It's like jagged. So when you cut your lace off, try to go in like a jagged line.
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
After all the lace is cut off, this is what our end result looks like. pretty good, pretty snazzy, not too bad. I'm just gonna straighten out the top a little bit, probably get rid of some of those hairs. Yeah, comb that out just to give it a more natural look. And then we are now moving on to baby hairs.
I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Grab me a river, give you a tissue.
So right now I'm just separating majority. When we were plucking and I told you guys to separate that first row, that's basically what I'm pulling out right now. That's basically my baby hairs. So I'm just pulling out pieces of the hair in the front and combing them down, trying to see how thick or how thin I want the baby hairs.
My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
And just to help my baby hairs lay a little bit more flat, I hot comb them a little bit, but please be careful. Don't be like me. Do not be like me. Hard-headed. Please be very careful when you are doing this, but if you are a trooper, go ahead, knock it out. It does help lay flat after you add an elastic band on, which I will do again.
Dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box.
After I finally decide how I want my baby hairs, I'm just going to go in with my bedhead spray, and I'm going to spray some of that along the edges for a better melt for my lace. And then I'm going to add the elastic band again. I know, but trust me, it's all worth it. I'm going to add the elastic band again and let that sit for about 20 minutes, and then we'll proceed from there.
All set.
Also, so my baby hair part can look a little bit more natural, it is recommended to go in and pluck around that area just for a more natural look.
Drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box.
Again, letting that melt happen, I'm just going to go ahead and straighten my hair. Again, like I said before, I'm going for my usual bust down, 28 inches. What's up? Jet black, middle part. Oh, right here, I'm just going in and filling, I seen like a little bald spot. Not a bald spot, but I guess it got over bleached. So I'm just going in with some mascara, and I'm just pretty much just wiping it along the hairline just to get it nice and even.
Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
I usually don't pluck my parts only because I overdo it, but I still want to clean it up. So that's why I use this mascara hack.
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.
So after touch-ups are done, I'm just going to go ahead and remove my elastic band and separate those hairs in the front that got a little smash. So I'm just going to comb those out and separate those and begin styling my hair with baby hairs.
Bitch, bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set.
And once my top is fixed, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off those baby hairs. I start off long because somehow, some way, I always cut them too short and end up messing them up So I always start off with my baby hairs long and just work my way to them being short. So if you're like me, don't be like me, but if you're like me, just start off long and just cut just the tiniest amount you can each time you go in and do it. My next step, I'm just going to take a edge curler and curl up my baby hairs. Honestly, I thought it was BS when everybody was trying it, but it really does work. It really helps that baby hair swirl into position. So that's a tip from them to me to y'all.
Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. Hey. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get janked. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. It's bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s.
So once I'm looking like a Whoville character, I'm just going to take some mousse. I believe I used the olive oil brand mousse. I think it's like a wrap set mousse something, I forget. But I'm just going to take that and put that on the top of my baby hairs. Not throughout the whole baby hair because I'm going for like a more fluffier look. So if I just apply the mousse to the top and not all the way, it turns out really nice and pretty.
Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds.
More tips from Rajay. When it comes to doing your baby hairs, first you want to always make sure you are doing them on the comb side. Always use the comb. A comb, you're going to have a better result when you use a comb. Second, you want to make sure when you're combing them down, you're making them almost a C shape, because that's where you're going to get your curve from. So if you can see, I'm like curving them and then putting my finger on the bottom, holding it. You want to get it like a C. I promise you, follow those steps, baby hairs are going to come out awesome.
My niggas are savage, we got 30s and 100 rounds too. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless.
I don't know what made me cut this, but don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. That baby hair is perfectly fine, but I did try to like finesse it some type of way, so it did work in the end. But this is why I always start off long. See, I had to try to finesse it, but this is why I always start out long, because I always mess it up some type of way when I'm cutting. And after everything, this is what the lace is looking like. Beautiful. And this is the final result. I wanted to show you guys what it looked like in the sunlight, just because, you know, it's no cap in my wrap. I wanted to show you the hair. I wanted to show you the lace, how it looks in the sun. Overall, this hair is amazing. True to length, 28 inches. Definitely recommend. 10 out of 10. We'll be purchasing again. This is something every girl should have in their closet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.